This one's about WWE was allegedly buying out AEW seats. So here's a
Oh,
spicy one,
wow.
right? Yeah. At AEW All Out in Toronto, a fan claimed that they were sitting in a section 107 hard camera side when an AEW staffer asked them and about 15 others to move. And they said, okay, fine. The arena's reshuffled. People, they do that. But then this fan says the Scotiabank Arena employee told them that WWE had allegedly bought those seats to keep them empty on the broadcast. That's right, WWE was playing Ticketmaster villain, buying chairs nobody can sit in just to make AEW look like they can't sell a show.
Man, that's some old school territory warfare if it's true. We're talking Smoky Mountain Wrestling levels of petty, buying seats behind the hard cam just so it looks like AEW's drawing like WCW Saturday night at Center Stage in 93. If they actually did it, it's a dirty little trick. But the thing is, we don't have proof. We've got a fan's word and an arena employee allegedly spilling the beans. WWE hasn't said a word, and AEW hasn't either.
Yeah, and I mean, let's be fair here. Sometimes arenas block off the hard cam seats anyways because they don't want the back of heads on the TV. But the timing, that's the same night WWE ran WrestlePalooza head to head with All Out. It's just a little bit too convenient, I guess, for people to come to conclusions and, they're going to jump to the worst. But if WWE really went that far, you got to ask, like, is that smart business or is the war getting too out of hand?
And let's not forget, they moved those fans to section 119, directly facing the hard cam. So AEW still got their pops on TV, but the optics, an empty section behind the camera. That's the kind of thing Twitter screenshots to death. And in this era, perception is reality. And if you're an average fan scrolling your feed, you're not thinking, oh, WWE bought those seats. You're thinking, damn, AEW can't fill Toronto.
Yeah, and I guess that's the game, right? Wrestling has always been smoke and mirrors, and now it's smoke and mirrors and maybe a credit card bill from Stamford, Connecticut. The war's alive and well, folks, at least I guess. But, you know, I don't know. If they really did do that, I guess it's pretty petty, right? But
Yeah.
they still got the fans on TV, and that was always going to happen no matter what. So I don't really see why WWE would bother doing that when they were always going to have that filled regardless. Um, I don't know. I don't really believe that story too much.
Nah, it sounds a bit made up. Be honest with you, we talked about it because it was getting reported, and so But I just it kind of sounds goofy. I honestly don't see them doing this, and I don't know. It didn't look bad on TV to me. The crowd looked pretty good to me.
Well, I guess they moved them, and then it was on the hard cam side, so we wouldn't have seen it. But I mean, there's always pictures of the hard cam side being empty on both shows, so it's I don't
Yep.
know. I don't really buy this one. I think you guys can go ahead and crumple this one and throw it in the trash. It's not really believable, and I don't think that WWE would really have any reason to want to do that.
Sounds like almost like I would think this was a Meltzer report if I hadn't read it and knew that it wasn't.
Yeah, it does sound like that. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe he didn't tell somebody to do it, but um, not buying it.
Well, me either. And